Okay, I think for the next day or two we have a project. You see Mr. LP gas fire pit? Joy liked that. She likes sitting out here at night in the winter. But we've gotten spoiled. Once you have a real campfire, it's really hard to go back to LP. So, in about 20 minutes, Al is coming by to fill this area up with 12 to 18 inch mesquite and pine. A mixture, a nice mixture. Firewood. And we're going to take it and break our backs. Got plenty of Advil on standby. We got some ibuprofen. I got some really good pills in the back. And we're going to stack it right there in that nice little area. And it's not going to be very tall. It's only a truckload. Then I have to get these stones. I don't know about the border stones. I don't know if I have enough, but those stones right there. And then we're going to walk. Hence the reason for the painkillers for the back. And we're going to go ahead and come on through here. And we're going to set them up. He showed me how to set up a real fire pit on a wood deck that even the fire marshal doesn't care about. And it's going to go right there. He says if it becomes a problem, which it won't, you can get the real pretty steel fine mesh, like a screen door, and tack it on the inside, nice and neat. From there, in front of the trees to the roof, over to about that pole right there, that support. But it'll have a screen on it because we're having company coming in Thursday. Chris and Shauna from Vegas are coming down. Art, Josh. We're gonna have a little bit of a barbecue going on, and after what happened to me last week, I've learned a lot about fires and barbecues, because if it wasn't for having the hose, which is right there, always on standby whenever we do a fire, even gas, always on standby, always on. That hose right there last week saved our home. Well, I don't know if it would have burnt down, but if you just kind of look right over there, in case you noticed when I was walking before, oh, did you notice that earlier? I don't know if you did, but I had a little bit of a problem. I have my tri-tips always marinate in Italian dressing. And what's in Italian dressing? I didn't realize that the bottom of that had a lot of oil. I fired that baby up to do what they call a burn off, clean that grill up. Next thing you know, that whole thing on the inside was a torch. Even closing the lid, shutting the propane off, of course, I didn't even help. It was well on its way. Fire was coming out the side, the vents. We had a real issue. And if it wasn't for that hose and Joy running as quick as she could to get the water turned on and literally dousing it and smoking up this whole end of the park, why the fire department was not called is beyond me. Because there were flames in that whole corner of our home. So I've taken the time to learn a little bit. And we're going to have a nice little fire pit right there. We're going to have a good time with the company when they get down here on Thursday. And have some cocktails. And plus, we went through $20 worth of wood and only had 3 fires out there at Davis Camp. Yeah, we are not buying store-bought, dried-up pine anymore, or cedar, or whatever they sell there, that put a whole bundle of firewood in and the fire lasts an hour. I'm not going to play those games no more. Anyway, good chatting with you, and we'll keep you posted on how things go out here in the middle of the desert. Every time I sit around and tell Joy that I think we need to sell and move to Kingman, I don't know. The place is paid for. We'll see. Ciao.